And they go and they look for a portion asked to Egypt for a portion of their grain. And of course, Egypt could turn them down because they're Israelites and from other countries and all that other stuff, But Israel says, okay, they tell the Israelite family, Jacob and his children, whatever their last name was, that they'll give them grain. A portion of grain, I don't know the size, shape, or quantity. Next thing I know, they go to the barn or place they're supposed to receive the grain at. There's a man there who counts the grain and gives the grain out. And he's a young man. So, mature young man. So it'd probably be 10, 15 years later. They don't recognize it to be Joseph. But in fact, it is Joseph. Joseph doesn't tell his brothers. But then he blurts out and says, go get my brother Benjamin and tell our daddy. And then they have to go back and they have to get the younger brother to get the grain. So Benjamin comes there and their daddy, and then they're obviously reunited. Now he knows Joseph. Well, then Joseph has given them grain and helped them, and guess what? Just like the dream that he had had as a child in a wheat field, they bowed down to him. So here they were bowing down to their brother. Anyway, all goes well. Joseph forgives them, and he has been reunited with his family. Now, at this point, I don't know if he stays in Egypt, or they move to Egypt, or they go back to Israel. But that is the condensed version of Joseph and his life story. It is 4 chapters in the Bible. They're very important in their beautiful chapters, and I think that you should read Genesis 37 through 41, get the full-length story, word by word. I'm trying to condense some of these stories because I want to get to the 10 Commandments, the plagues, and some more important stuff. So I'm condensing stories that I already know the story to Cliff Notes, and that's what we're doing, giving Cliff Notes. Now, obviously, today